Hello, Billionairist here. How's everybody doing today? I'm actually here, and I want to talk to you about the book of Job in the Bible. Okay, this is from the King James Bible, and it's the book of Job. We're going to start with 1, from verses 1 through 2, actually. And I'm glad that did that, because it always shows you every time you're about to talk about the Lord, you get interrupted. For some reason, you get interrupted. And I just want you guys to know, don't give in to interruptions, because that's nothing but the trick of the enemy. And every time you decide to talk about God, watch and see how many interruptions coming into. You're going to be like, wow, well, where all these interruptions come from? It's because you're talking about God, and when you talk about God, the devil don't like it. So we're going to continue on, and we're going to end disregard that phone for a minute. Okay, it's going to be Book of Job 1 through 2, actually 1 and 2, a little bit of 2, but mainly just the first book we're going to talk about right now, because I don't want to, be a little lengthy, and I only get like 10 minutes on this thing. So okay, we're going to start with the first book of Job, and listen to how I accent certain words, because it's the point that I'm making. Okay, so we're going to start off with there was a man in the land of Uz, or Uz whose name was Job. And that man was perfect and upright, and the one that he feared God, and he eschewed evil. When he didn't like evil, he didn't have nothing to do with evil. He was all about God. He worshiped God through everything, good and bad. Okay, and there were born unto him 7 sons and 3 daughters. 10. Okay, his substance was also 7,000 sheep and 3,000 camels. 10. Okay, and 500 yoke of oxen and 500 she asses. 10,000. Okay, 10, but still 10. Okay, and a very great household. So this man was the greatest of all men and of the east. Okay, then his sons went and fested in their houses every day, his day, and sent and called for their 3 sisters to come and drink with them. So his sons were out drinking and having partying all day long, and he was a man of God. So every time they went out and they partied and they started drinking and everything, he went and fell on his face before God and asked God to forgive them. So it says here, and they sent for their 3 sisters, okay, to eat and drink with them. And it was so that when the days of their fasting were going about, when they finished drinking and all that, Job sent and sanctified them. He sanctified them. He rose up early in the morning and sent burnt offerings according to the number of all of them. So for each and every one of them, he sent the burnt offering to God and asked them to forgive them for their sins. So he was like a true man of God. Okay, and curse God in their hearts. It may be that his son sinned. It may be that his son sinned and cursed God in all their hearts. So he wanted to make sure that if they did curse God in their hearts, because Job never cursed God. Let me get that right. Job never cursed God at all. And his sons, he was praying for his sons and his daughters, because in their hearts they might have cursed God. So he was making sure that they didn't curse God at all. So he wanted to cover them. So parents, cover your children. You anoint your children and you pray over your children every day, because you never know what the enemy might be trying to put in their hearts. So you go ahead and cover your children anyway, regardless if they love God, if they doing their thing. Cover your children, parents. Always pray for your children. Okay, here, and it says here, he covered. Okay, and in case they curse. Okay, so Job did this continually. Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord. And when they came to present themselves before the Lord, Satan also came with them. So a lot of times when you go on into church, remember, the devil go in there with you sometimes, because he want to see what's going on, and he try to make you go so crazy and do stuff to you that'll make you lose your mind and try to make you, I'm not going to do this. And that's a good point. Wow, thanks for it. So here, now it says here, the devil went with them also. Satan went with them also when they went to present themselves before the Lord. Then we have verse 7, 1 and 7. Okay, and the Lord said unto Satan, where did you come from? Whence thou come from? Like, where did you come from? And he said I was from curse God, because you know a lot of things the devil do is to steal, kill, and destroy. So you don't want to let the enemy get you that way. You don't want him to get you so bugged out and stressed out that you're gonna be like, okay, God, I give up, or whatever. I'm not gonna do this. And that's a good point. Wow, thank you, Lord. So here, now it says here, the devil went with them also. Satan went with them also when they went to present themselves before the Lord. Then we have verse 7, 1 and 7. Okay, and the Lord said unto Satan, where did you come from? Whence thou come from? Like, where did you come from? And he said, I was from, oh my God, I can't believe this happened, or I don't know why this happened. God allows stuff to happen sometimes because he know you are his. He know he got you. He know you ain't going nowhere, and he know he done protected you and put the hedge of protection around all your stuff and all your children and everybody, so the devil can't touch you with him. And if certain things happen, it's because God knows your heart. He knows, he already knows the destiny that is for your children. He already know if their hearts are really pure, or if they're going to actually, you know, do something so wicked and so evil that he already knows this thing. So sometimes certain things do happen, and sometimes God do take the hedge of protection from around certain family members and certain houses or cars and your property, just because he already knows the outcome of things. So don't take it hard if you lose a child. Don't take it hard if you lose your house, or if you lose a car, or if you lose. The devil answered God and said, from going to and fro on the earth, and from walking it up and down. So he was searching the earth, the world up and down, looking for someone that he can kill, steal, and destroy, and for someone that's going to curse God. So remember, when the devil attack you, he's only trying to make you curse God. He's only trying to come at you in a way that will make you, like I said, so bugged out that you're going to curse God. Okay, so the Lord said unto Satan, did you consider my servant Job? When God tells the devil, did you consider my servant? That is a true blessing, whether you ever believe it or not. When all hell come against you, when stuff start coming up so bad and so hard that you just crying and you just, oh my God, I can't believe this happened, or I don't know why this happened. God allows stuff to happen sometimes because he know you are his. He know he got you. He know you ain't going nowhere, and he know he done protected you and put the hedge of protection around all your stuff and all your children and everybody, so the devil can't touch you with him. And if certain things happen, it's because God knows your heart. He knows, he already knows the destiny that is for your children. He already know if their hearts are really pure, or if they're going to actually, you know, do something so wicked and so evil that he already knows this thing. So sometimes certain things do happen, and sometimes God do take the hedge of protection from around certain family members and certain houses or cars and your property, just because he already knows the outcome of things. So don't take it hard if you lose a child. Don't take it hard if you lose your house, or if you lose a car, or if you lose, you know, your job. Don't take it hard. Just keep praying to God and keep praising God, because he got you. He will have, if you lost a child or if you lost a loved one, God got them. He got them. It just wasn't your time yet, you know. So just hold on a minute. Let me finish reading it. Okay, right now, verse 8. He said, did you consider my son Job? He said, there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man, one that feared God and eschewed evil. Okay, number 9. Then Satan answered the Lord and said, though Job fear God not enough? Like, meaning, don't he have so much fear for you that he don't worry about nothing? It's like he knows, like, okay, this is your servant. You consider, you're sitting asking me, did I consider him? So it's something, you know, he ain't gonna, you know, be so quick as to he knows the fear of you. Basically, he knows he has the fear of God. So, you know, what's up with that? That's basically what he's saying to God. So, and number 10 says, has thou now made a hedge about him and about thy house and and every substance that's increased? That means that he's asking God, well, did you put a hedge of protection around his house and around his whole family and everything you've given him and everything? And then and God answers number 11. He just basically said, no. Still the devil talking. He says here, well, put forth your hand and touch all that he had, and he will curse you to your face. Meaning, if you take his stuff away and you start